Well, guys, I did a little bit of an oopsie again. And you might notice I have some prisms. And I've said it before, I don't recommend, but also Demon Spawn is my second favorite faction in the game. For context, my favorite faction in the game is probably Knights Rev. There's a lot of Knights Rev that I really like. Gaius was my main DPS on my old account. I was not good at the game, okay? Don't judge that Gaius was my best, but still, it was. And I really like a lot of the epics. Miscreated Monster, Goated, I love Rector Drath, and I love a lot of these legendaries. But the second favorite to me, and these are pretty close, is Demon Spawn. Demon Spawn is one of the most consistent factions and is very good. Duchess was my first legendary ever in this game. I got her in like 60 Ancients on my first account. She slowed my progress down because I didn't invest enough DPS, but she made everything I shouldn't have been able to clear possible. Super, super cool. We also have Volcanos, who I've wanted ever since I saw him for the first time. And there's a lot of other good legendaries in this Prism Pool. Now, I don't expect to get any legendaries, but if you're gonna spend, this is probably the best value when you hit a legendary, if you hit a legendary. It makes for an okay video, right? So if you want to get one of the best starts in Raid Shadow Legends, use the link in my description below to get a free legendary champion, Narma the Returned, as well as 3 amazing epic champions as you level up. Now, the way that you're going to do this is you're going to log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Then you're going to click the link in the description, register with a brand new email. Then you're going to launch Raid, complete the tutorial, and as you go to your inbox, you are going to be able to claim your first legendary champion. Next, you're going to get Anax, Uugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Please don't let this insane offer pass you by and click on my link now to get the start that you deserve. The main things I want are Volcanos, which would be the best, obviously. Not only is he a captain, I think they're called captains, correct me if I'm wrong, but either way, Volcanos looks insanely good, really, really, really fun. I would also love Duchess, even though I have Pythion, which is like the closest hero to Duchess. I still really do enjoy Duchess. Helikath probably is up there for me because he has 2-turn block damage. 2-turn block damage is insane. It allows for clan boss builds, and my clan boss is struggling. Mostly because my Geomancer is unskilled, and I don't have skills, and I can't get skilled. Now, obviously, I could spend money on skills, but I don't want to spend money on skills because I could just play the game and get skills. So I don't know. I'm kind of waiting on that still, which is a little bit annoying. Just kind of doing masteries and stuff in the meantime. Then we also have Kaimar, who I've always wanted. Full reset on the A3, very good. I don't think he'll help me now, but he will help me in the future. Sissia, also a lot of fun. Cheshire Cat looks kind of interesting. There's a lot of decent stuff. Now, epic-wise, I don't really want anyone. I'll take a Magnar. I think Allure's decent for Fire Knight later, but also I don't know if I will use her for a long time. We're looking for the legendaries here, right? Let's be completely honest. It's all about the legendaries. I have another $50 to spend. I am not going over. We're just going to go into it. So we're going to start with Infernal Baroness. Reviews are actually not that bad. A1, heal the ally with the lowest HP by percentage of the damage inflicted. A2, attack all enemies with decreased attack, which is not terrible. And then Perfect Veil on one ally. Why? Why is it only one ally? Okay, I'm not gonna use her most likely, but she does exist, so that's interesting. Moving on, we get, come on, game. I'm moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. And then we get Allure, which is actually one of the ones I kind of wanted. Fire Knight. She's really good in Fire Knight. A1, attack 3 times at random, decreases the target's turn meter by 25% on each critical hit. This is a really good A1, especially when you need to do multi-hits and you need to lower turn meter. This is amazing. A2, attack all enemies, decrease defense and speed and stuff. And then the A3, attack one enemy with, chance of increasing a critical hit, ignores defense. Doesn't matter, it's all about the A1. The rest is kind of irrelevant, to be honest. Allure is pretty damn good, but we're moving on. We're gonna get to Soul Drinker. Soul Drinker is kind of interesting. I personally really like bombs. Bombs are not bad anymore. They used to be atrociously terrible, but I know they're not like the best thing ever, but I really like bomb champs. Now, Soul Drinker is not really my favorite, but we have a chance of placing bomb on the A3, AoE, detonates after 3 turns. Then the A2 decreases bomb debuff duration, and then the A1 also does that. And then we also have 2 bomb debuffs on each enemy that detonate after 2 turns when this champion dies. You compare it with a Gaius, which detonates bombs when he dies, and you just have Soul Drinker die, Gaius die, and then it detonates all the bombs and it blows everyone up. It's one of my favorite shots in this game. I freaking love that thing. We're gonna keep it going. Here we get Tarshan. Tarshan is someone I've never seen before. A1 provoke, inconsistent as hell. A2 weaken, which is, you know, AoE weaken's not that crazy. And then the A3 increased defense on all allies and fills turn meter, which is actually kind of decent. And we have strengthen whenever their HP drops below 50%. Not bad. No Lego. I'll be right back. I am unfortunately back, and we're gonna pull. It's a rough thing here. Okay, we're gonna start off, and we're gonna get a Nazana. I thought this was a Fertile Baroness again. Nazana, A1, attack all enemies, no other effects. Ally protection on all allies is not bad. Shield, which is not bad either, honestly. And then the increase, and then the AoE attack, decrease attack. We're moving on. I'm not gonna use her. Come on, legendary. Stir the Hungerer. Stir's kind of interesting. A1 chance of placing stun, A2 reflect damage on all allies, continuous heal, and then heals by their max HP. Not crazy, but it is solid. And then he has a revive, which is also pretty good. Now I do have Pythion, so I do have a reviver. But I'm not gonna complain about having 2 revivers for Faction Charles. That's kind of nice, actually. Just got around it the DPS by bowling the Volcanos, right? Pull a Volcanos? No, we're gonna get a Vildrax. I don't like Vildrax at all. We got the Leech on the A1, Hex on the A2, and then A3 chance of increasing the duration of all enemy debuffs, and chance of putting it on cooldown or putting skills on cooldown if they're under Hex. I'm not reading the rest of the kit. Here, let me just quickly swap over some of these champions. We're gonna finish it up. We got one more here. I don't think we're gonna get anything. Oh my god, a legendary last second. Wither. Interesting. Okay, I can work with that. Are you kidding me? I think Wither's a lot of fun. A1, obviously the continuous heal. We get the increased defense and continuous heals. And then we get the AoE cleanse. This is the 3rd full cleanser I have on my account, which is kind of crazy. She wasn't on the top of the list for me, but she is still a lot of fun. She's very good, and I am happy with that. Let's go. Now we got Wither. Now, I do need to invest more of my gems. You might notice I'm sitting on a lot of gems because I have not been using them. I've not had time to play the game recently, but I definitely need to lock in, go for straight up as much XP and mastery grinding as I can. As you can see, I have been doing a decent amount of mastery grinding. Geomancer's almost there. Pythion is getting very close. And then I have Titus also on the back burner for masteries. So I'm pretty excited to build out Wither. I'm very happy with that. So I hope you guys had good Prism pulls if you did pull, or, if you did pull in general anytime this week. I hope you all got lucky or will get lucky in the future. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Destin signing out.